All right, welcome back to Lax Throne Room. We have moved a few things around. We were able to pull out some of our custom figures that I had put up recently, and so we'll do a very quick overview of the new figures in the display. Also, we will splice in a couple new pickups at the end of the video. So if you've seen the LAC Throne Room video, you're still not going to want to miss this. There's a few new figures, which most of them you can see right here. We'll start right here with our good friend Dylan Visitation. So, and if any of y'all are members, long-term subscribers of the channel, you will recognize the Toklat Mercenary Group, the Assassin Squad, which are these custom figures here, right? So we have the Shavastine Wolfman Commander, who originally was a Imperial Scout Lax Zivrak. And then we have a custom Wookiee right here. He has a robotic leg and a robotic hand there. You can see he has some cybernetics wires throughout his right side. They also attach in the back of his head there, that red wire. We've got a Transdoshan, Toklat Mercenary Group member, Amon Calamari. And you can see that the Transdoshan and the Wookiee both have their appropriate species legs. The Mon Calamari traditionally wears boots, so he's got just the custom head and hands on this one. We have Lobot with some sort of, his lower extremities are from a different line of 3 3/4 inch figures, but you can see he has the knee pads and the straps and stuff. So there's our good friend Lobot. Again, back to Dylan Visitation. Now these characters are all they are a mercenary group in which they're characters that I've invented. Of course, this Lobot is based on Lobot, our friend in the community. Shout out to you, my friend. Of course, my dear friend and best brother in the world, Dylan Visitation. And who this Chirrut Imwe looks just like him. Uncanny resemblance. So we have added the Toklat Mercenary Group to the protection of King Emperor of the North, Lax Zivrak, here on his throne. We have added, so this is, I don't know, some of you British folks might be familiar with this, but if anybody's familiar with the antique elephant foot ashtrays that you used to be able to find at most of your men's clubs and sporting clubs and stuff. So this is a custom-made elephant foot ashtray. Now, of course, Ketwall, right here, Ketwall obviously is some sort of elephant man. So this is more than likely, made from, if not Ketwall himself, at least a Ketwall species, right? Because they are the most disgusting and terrible pieces of shit in the Star Wars galaxy. All right, we've added this IG-88 figure. This is Power of the Force 2 IG-88. All right, and then we have another IG-88 here. Now, this is technically, I consider it technically still Power of the Force 2, but this is from the Shadows of the Empire comic 2-pack. I got both these IG-88s loose. And of course, in Lax Throne Room, they're just IG droids. You can see they're here like on the front line. We have our most trusted protection here close to Lac. We have the bounty hunters are still around, but of course they're not really loyal to us except for moneying and money and the party in which we can purvey for them. So we still have some Dengar back there. There's an untouched. I just picked up this Lack Sivrak figure for $3 on card. The card was all fucked up, but never leave a Lack behind. If you're out shopping and you find a Lack, buy it. Leave no Lack behind. That's a fucking rule here on the mothership. So we did find that one for $3. He's complete. Yeah. So yeah, we have our IG droids. We still have Brock Starsher and Bane and Rum Slag. They're up here. They would like to be in our Toklat. They'd like to join the Toklat Mercenary group, but they can't cut the mustard yet. But these three guys, they can hang out on the front line. Over here, we've just moved a few figures. We got Forlom and Zuckuss hanging out in the back room with EV99. Everything over here is still the same. Disco Lack was a big hit in the last video, so I appreciate that. Again, a Cobra Interrogator, who looks like he could have walked right out of a Star Wars show. So yeah, other than the moving around of some of these figures on the main stage here. But yeah, thank you for checking us out. Stay tuned. We're going to fade to black. I'm going to show you at least one more pickup. It'll just be a short run, but I think you'll enjoy it. All right, thanks for joining me. Make sure you leave a comment and a like and subscribe if you're not. We're going to go through quite a few more customs on down the road. We're going to get back into making some more customs. If there's, anything that you're interested in getting made or whatever, just let me know. Whether you're going to make it yourself, I can probably help you with some good ideas and techniques on how to do it, or if you just want me to make it for you, man, just get a hold of me in the comments. But the Toklat Mercenary group here is they're the baddest motherfuckers in the galaxy, really. So yeah, there's the boys right there. Old Dylan, Lobot, some Mon Calamari badass, some Transdoshan Wookiee badass. Lack Sivrak, Lack Sivrak, Lack Sivrak. And of course, Disco Lack Sivrak. Sexy motherfucker. Alright, well yeah, thank you for joining us. Stay tuned. We'll show you another quick pickup here in a minute. Alright, so I'm going to just show you a few pickups here. Andy Budd did send me an awesome package. He made the custom. We'll be showing our full Star Wars shelf maybe in a later video, but he sent me an awesome custom Lack Sivrak figure, which was featured in a video. He did send this ceremonial Luke that was in box, and I opened it. This is one of my favorite Lukes. I always thought the yellow, brown, and black outfit was pretty cool. So yeah, opened that up recently. None of these figures live on this shelf. You will recognize this is the shelf that I've been doing my Naughty or Nice Santa Claus collection. We're redoing it. We're getting ready to do a background up here, so it's clear and open at the moment. So I thought I'd just throw some of these pickups up on this empty shelf to show them. So yeah, cool Luke. Love the sporting blaster. I've always liked that yellow jacket. I thought that was pretty cool. Brown pants, very cool. We also picked up this Play School dinosaur from 1987. This, when I was a kid and I did have some hand-me-down dinosaurs, this was the line I probably had the most of. And this is the Pachycephalosaurus, known as the bonehead dinosaur. Always been my favorite, definitely my favorite dinosaur, Pachycephalosaurus. I plan on making a saddle, and we're gonna put a Lack Sivrak on this guy, So we'll make this into a Lack Sivrak mount, We also picked up a Extreme Dinosaurs Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus is probably my third favorite dinosaur. I'm into anything Stegosaurus. I recently found that you can watch Extreme Dinosaurs for free on Amazon Prime TV. And so me and my kids have been watching it. And, you know, on a whim, I went on eBay, and the Extreme Dinosaurs are fairly affordable. So, and it's a pretty small line if it's something that you're... Now, this one is not complete. I was not worried about that. I just simply wanted a Stegosaurus. And when I do the Rancor pit underneath Lack's throne room, I don't have a Rancor, but, you know, something like this may be a beast down in there. You know, just to have some beasts in there. Also picked up this guy. I cannot remember his name, but this is from the Primal Rage video game, and it was definitely a cool toy line. This is not necessarily a Triceratops, right? But Triceratops are probably my second favorite dinosaurs second favorite after the Pachycephalosaurus, and then Triceratops, and then Stegosaurus. I think those are the coolest fuckers. This guy, again, is not complete. He had the ball on his tail does shoot. These spikes on the back of his back, they do, if you move his arms down, they do project. Let's see if maybe we can do that without it falling over. Not guaranteed, but you see when you put the arms down, those project. If you kind of push the tail, up toward the body, the back of his tail right here is spring loaded. And it comes complete. It would have two different things. This ball is one of them, and then the second one is much more like a Stegosaurus spike. You know, like you see on this guy, which is actually a much cooler looking thing. But this guy was really cheap. He wasn't complete. He's got a little paint rub on his horn, which is not really a big deal. But anyway, yeah, the Primal Rage figures I always thought were super cool. Not all of them are cool. There's a couple monkeys that are cool. This guy is definitely the coolest. And then there's some like generic looking T-Rex and... But yeah, does anybody have any of these two figures? Do you guys remember these? These are early 90s. You know, so like I'm 40. You know, so I was a little older. But Primal Rage was an awesome video game in the Fairbanks, Alaska movie theater. And that was one of my favorite. When I got to go to the movie theater to play the video games, the Primal Rage game I thought was just the fucking shit, man. And then here's our kind of big pickup as of recently. Of course, this is Brutus, brought to you by Gary's Grails. Thank you, brother. I still got to send Gary a couple bucks. He picked me up a second one. But so this is the Mythic Legions. Hold on, I'm taking a step back to find my spittoon here. This is the Mythic Legions Necronominus Bone Horse. Now he comes with quite a bit more armor pieces, but I've stripped all that off. I wanted just the bones, just the bare bones on this guy. Now I originally had Bosk, 6-inch Black Series Bosk on here. And I thought that would have really looked cool, but it did not look as cool as I imagined. And then so I realized that this Shavasine Wolfman probably looks pretty awesome on this Bone Horse. So you can see this horse has some, you know, rotting flesh still on him, and here and there. But he came with quite a bit more armor that I removed, just because, you know, it covered up the bones. So yeah, that's kind of the bigger pickup of the month, but pretty excited about it. We will install this on the large Star Wars shelf where I have the two other Mythic Legions horse. Matter of fact, we'll just maybe show them real quick so you know what I'm talking about. So we have Boba Fett here, Boba Fett on the Flame Horse, and then we have the Macquarie Concept Vader on this horse right here. Some Obi-Wans there. Got Nick Fury hanging out up there too. Dengar is down. New Hope Vader. Anyway, there's the custom Lac Civ rack by Andy Budd. Thank you, Bud. Very cool. Not all of our Star Wars stuff is obviously on that shelf. We're still piecing things together for a more permanent, harmonious display. But yeah, so we'll add this up there with those other two horses. And again, Primal Rage, Extreme Dinosaurs, Play School 87, cool Luke Black series. So yeah, let me know, is anybody getting these Mythic Legion horses? And if you are you using them for Mythic Legions? I know Mr. B's got some, I believe the NECA Planet of the Apes hanging out on some Mythic Legions black horse. Which is probably, I guess, where I stole this idea from. Anybody collect the Primal Rage? Now, some of these figures, if they're in good shape, and especially if they're in box, they are fairly expensive. But these loose ones missing parts, they're pretty affordable. Extreme Dinosaurs, I would say probably the most affordable of any of the obscure 90s cartoons. Definitely cheaper than Primal Rage, definitely cheaper than Cowboys of Moo Mesa, cheaper than original Ninja Turtles and Street Sharks and all those anamorphic, IPs that came out during that time. The Play School Dinosaurs, super great line, great for kids, extremely well painted, and even if a guy wanted to have like a more serious dinosaur display, they have mostly adult colors, and they have good sculpts, but cheap enough that, if you're looking for some good, cool dinosaurs for your kids and you don't want to buy them the hard plastic Jurassic Parks, man, get these. They're all over eBay. And they usually come with little saddles and cavemen that ride them, which are pretty cool little figures too, which I don't have any, but all right. Well, thank you for checking out the video. And if you'd like to see any of these in more detail, just drop it in the comments. I have no problem with just making a short video. There's a lot of reviews on this guy, articulation and whatnot. This guy does need to be heated up pretty good to do anything. But anyway, so yeah, I've been General Lac Civrac of the Shavastine Wolfman tribe. I appreciate everybody out there, and I'll see you on down the trail.